It's happened.
I think it's live now.
We've done it. Oh my goodness.
Apparently, it's been so long since we've streamed that YouTube was like, stream key doesn't exist anymore.
You can't go into your streams.
You
done. Can't stream anymore. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm in the hot seat today so that I can run the stuff.
Thank you for running this stuff.
Absolutely.
This is like vacation for me. I'm just hanging out.
You got the Hawaiian shirt on, Master Roshi.
Yeah. Here,
just chilling.
Let me hang with Sonic.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Me and Sonic will just be chilling. I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How are you? Rick? Rick? Where am I? Sorry, we're just making jokes, guys.
No joking here.
No joking allowed.
All seriousness.
I want this parrot Sonic in my life. Sam, right. JLSTA, you're back? From outer space.
Wow. Sasso Studios is streaming at the moment.
Woo.
I don't know, like, back is a stretch.
We've never really...
We didn't go. We just haven't streamed.
Yeah.
It's just been busy.
Yeah.
We missed all you guys.
Oh my goodness, so much.
It's been a lot going on. We have a lot to catch up on.
Yeah.
And we've got a list of things to... Super Shad... I can't read the rest of that. We'll say Super Shad.
I think it's Super Shattuck.
Shattuck? All right, Super Shattuck. Y'all came back on my birthday. Merry Birthmas.
Merry Birthmas.
Look at all these Sassnets.
Dude, you've been preparing for this stream.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you.
Absolutely.
It was very brave what you did.
Honestly,
so thank you for doing that.
You're
for
not
all
even
of us.
lying with all the settings that have changed in streaming.
It's way different.
It's such a shock.
It is. It's a static shock, if you will.
Dude, I was thinking like, oh man, has it really been that long since we streamed? And I was like, yes, but also YouTube changes all the time, so this kind of fits. Demetrius, NP, Retro, Play, Battle Gamer X, Night Fury, Liger, all the homies.
Everyone come back to say hello.
Yes. It's been a very long time. It is good to see everyone. Hope everyone has been doing well. It's been good over here. It's just been super busy.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Some of you may have seen like
our channel posts.
That we've been putting up, and we have been rendering. It's been a longer process for a couple of reasons. One, it's a huge episode. It's very big.
Oh yeah.
So, and it looks very good, which means it takes a while to render.
It's a thing of beauty.
But yeah, a lot of has been going on with that. A lot of rendering has been going on with that. But in some of the updates that we're going to talk about, we've also changed kind of how we are doing things at the studio. And I guess we can look at what we're going to talk about.
Number one,
dude, I literally have a list. I literally have
number 7, Burger King foot lettuce.
Friday stream. So at the top we got, and I'll just give you guys an overview of what we're going to go over, and we'll still chat and hang out and all that good stuff. But we got discuss collab episode 5 project status.
Let's do it.
We've got discuss renewable energy for the studio.
Wow.
We have a little bit of a show and tell if we can get the camera to actually roll around. If not, I can show you what we're using for that piece.
Very cool.
We're going to be discussing, we're actually going to be building a renewable energy studio.
Wow.
We'll go into much more detail about that. But we've got discuss about, like, we have this trip coming up that we are taking, and it has to do with building a studio that is renewable energy. We have some big news that we wanted to talk about for like a year and a half.
It's tough for me not to talk about things, so
yeah,
as we all know.
And it's It's pretty big. So we'll go over that, and then we're gonna talk about the future of the channel.
It's the future.
Demetrius asked, does it run on Schlemels? No.
I don't think anything can run on Schlemels for that long.
Probably not. But it runs on the power of the sun.
Goku's best friend.
Yeah, it's very true. And Superman. Let's see. I can't tell where we're at with the chat. All right, here we are.
I'm gonna put Sonic down for now.
Put him down. Liger said, wow, seeing everyone in the chat, it's like you've never been gone at all.
It's like no time has passed.
It is really good to see everybody.
Oh, yeah. Totally. Totes, as the kids would say.
What kids are saying that?
No one's saying that. Kids from 2004 are saying that.
So, the reason we stopped streaming for a while, and I think we talked about this in some of the last posts and like the last stream we did, we had created a bunch of channels and kind of moved things over to those channels, and it was because YouTube as a whole changed drastically. Drastic changes. It actually has caused a lot of problems for us over the years in terms of the changes that have happened on YouTube. It's knocked down numbers, it's made videos not visible to people, and you guys have kind of been on us with the journey with that. Oh no, the first ad came up. Okay, I have the ad set to super low, so hopefully that's the case.
We just need to turn ads off.
Dude, you know what? Probably. Let's see if we can go in. Let me see if we can do that. Let's go to edit.
Just turn it off.
Let's go to monetization. Let's turn, here we go, off.
Just turn it off. We don't need to be.
We're going to do that.
We're just going to turn it off so you guys don't have to deal with
we don't have to deal with
ads.
Hopefully that worked and it didn't like freeze.
Well,
it looks frozen over here.
I know that YouTube, when you turned ads off for like back in the day, when you turned ads off, it would run its own ads and profit off of your video. So we tried to set it to low, so at the very least people wouldn't be like destroyed by ads. I don't know. I mean, let's turn them off.
Well, we just turned them off. So hopefully, there is a thing that YouTube will sometimes run ads even if you turn it off. But let's hope that doesn't happen this time.
All right, let's hope.
So, a bunch of stuff changed on YouTube, and we had to start going in a different direction, not just as a channel, but as a studio. And we've been working on those changes for the last few years, and it's been going really well. So one of the things that has gone so well is, in the past, you may have heard, we used to have to keep the ads on. We just were able to just shut them off.
Turn them off.
The studio makes its own money so well that we don't have to like be dependent on YouTube for revenue. So even though the revenue stream of YouTube has gone down over the years, it's not our main source of revenue for the studio. We run the studio like any other studio, where we have investments and other things going on to where it can fund the projects we want to do. So that's one of the reasons why Jim just said, turn it off.
Just turn it off.
Get rid of it. So, you know, that's a pretty big thing that we've been working on the last few years, and it's gone really well. So, just to kind of like,
I'm laughing at Drifty Games.
Dude, jump in with the chat if you want.
This time there'll be no more interruptions. Silver from Sonic 06.
Amazing.
That was hilarious.
Putting an end to that.
Yeah, Silver's putting an end to YouTube ads.
So, we've been working on Collab episode 5 for about a year now, I would say. Yes. It's been about a year. We've been rendering for, I think we started rendering in like the end of February, March. So let's just say March, April, May, June, July. We've been about 4 months rendering. In that 4 months, some things have happened in the world, and
energy
has skyrocketed.
Oh my goodness. I'm sure everyone know. I'm sure if yeah.
So
Press 1 in the chat if you know about the rocketing energy costs.
yeah, and everything that's kind of happening. So we actually were rendering. It was month 2, and we saw the energy bill, and it had doubled from the year prior to, even though we were using a significantly less amount of energy. So we were like, okay, we have to do something different. It's not that we can't afford it. It's just that this doesn't seem right. This isn't working. And we're talking about just like on a whole scale. So we started doing a lot of research into renewable energy with solar. Jim actually found some videos on YouTube with an electric solar generator, and I did some research on it. We bought it, and it's a pretty awesome thing. It powers the whole studio. It powers whatever we need it to power. And in fact, I can show you, we are running this entire stream on the generator as we speak.
I see it. You want me to turn the lights and move the camera?
Yeah, but I gotta show them the app first. Let me see if I can get in here and get them focused on here. We can do it.
You must focus your energy.
Okay. So this is the app that is connected to our generator right now, and as you can see, it shows like in the bottom left-hand corner is AC output. Tells you how many watts we're running right now. And it tells you the percentage at the top, and it also, you might not be able to see it, but it tells you how long we can run on this generator. It's completely off grid at the moment. It says 10 hours and 24 minutes. So
for the next 10 and a half hours.
Yeah, right. Not even when we were streaming all that time would we go 10 and a half hours.
Oh my God.
But that's been something we've been working on. We want to not only reduce the energy costs, of course, but reduce our footprint on the planet. And this was a thing that we thought, oh, this will probably work pretty well, and it has worked out very well. So because we were able to kind of get the studio that we have to be fully like solar energized, so to speak, we started thinking about, well, what if we make like a studio that's completely off the grid? So that's something that we've been kind of looking to go into. So to get back on track with Collab episode 5, that's part of why it's taken a little longer in order to do our renders, is because we actually have solar panels and we connect them to the generator. When we run the generator low, we recharge them in the sun. And then that gives us about 5 to 6 hours of rendering time.
Because the computer has to like use a bunch of more energy and power to render out each frame of the animation.
Yes. Where we were in the beginning of the animation was the heaviest render scenes. So
we had a lot of trees in the background.
Trees, plants, vegetation,
gosh
stars,
darn vegetation. Oh yeah,
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Moving vehicles. It's all looking really, really, really good.
It is.
So that was the heaviest render settings, and we're actually out of the woods on that.
Yes.
We are in the next set of files that are not as render heavy. So it's like going to take a lot less time. So we are keeping like our render schedule just to the generator and charging it up and all that good stuff, because now we can charge quite a few files on one charge of the generator. To give you an example of just kind of like the time and the technical stuff, one of our files has like, I think our biggest file has like 32 shots in it.
That's a lot of shots.
Yeah, and they're all riding around shots like that, like the file, and there's 14 of them. So there's a lot of shots to render. The other files had less shots in them, but they were more render intensive. So they took a couple months to do, and now we're kind of like we're getting like anywhere from 3 to 4 shots done on 5 to 6 hour charge of the generator, which is a huge difference. So that allows us to kind of like make this project and do it eco-friendly, which is great. So that's why it's taking a little bit longer to render, but it is at the point where we're just rendering. Once it's finished, we'll be editing and it will be released. So as soon as it's done, we're just gonna put it out there, and we'll let you guys know in a community post and all that good stuff when it's time.
We even made the YouTube thumbnail.
Yes, it's like,
believe it.
It's like ready to go. Like,
oh yeah.
So we're just waiting on that, and then we'll be done. So that's where Collab episode 5 is at right now. We're talking about the renewable energy studio that we want to make. That's in response to everything that's kind of been going on, but it's been something we've been thinking about for quite some time. I'd say.
Yeah. We wanted to make a studio.
We wanted to make a studio for a while, like an actual from the ground up studio that's like custom. So in order to do that, we have to go find and buy land, which we will be doing over the course of 2027. We are taking a road trip this year. We're going to be gone from September the 8th to October the 6th, and we're going across the country, and we're looking for
this is us going.
Yeah. We're looking for some places that we would like to build. Right now, ideally, we're looking in the West again. So we'll probably be back on the West Coast at some point.
Wow, West Coast, cool.
Thanks, Sonic.
I'll stop.
So that's the big road trip that we have coming up, and that trip is going to make it so that we can get a look and feel for all the places with raw land and usable land and all that kind of stuff. And is Trip coming with
Dude, I had to think about like what you meant, like what I was like, what Sonic character is that from? Oh, that's the Sonic Superstars character. It's been wild. All right, so anyway,
it's been a while.
So Trip is coming with us.
Trip is coming with us.
Yeah,
on the trip.
We gotta have Trip with us.
Yes.
For sure.
And we're trying to find some places that we want to be. Right now, it's looking like Nevada's probably going to be the spot. We have friends who we call family out there who want to help us build and whatnot. One of our friends is like an actual contractor and is going to help us with the building process and all that stuff, and also help us take us around looking for land and whatnot. So really excited about that. And it should be fun. We're going to be all across the country, and then at the end we'll come back, and we're going to be here on the East for a while longer, just so that we can get the process settled with finding the land, buying it. Then we have to do a bunch of things that you have to do when you buy land, and then we'll start construction on homes and studio. So essentially what we're going to do with that is where we buy land, we'll be able to live, and then we'll also have like a building for the studio, which will be cool. So that's it really on the updates for that in terms of the renewable energy studio.
Road trip.
We talked about the road trip.
Furry dragon.
Discuss need for building completely renewable plant. We kind of talked about that, but basically we've just been in a place where we know that price is everything. Affordability for homes. Friends that we have bought homes, it's not really affordable. We don't really see a solution other than to find a way to make sustainable housing. Part of my background, for those who don't know, I started off in the entertainment industry when I was younger, like a kid. And then I left the entertainment industry and went towards architecture. And then when I went to college, I finished out my architecture degree. So I have an architecture degree I've never really used. I got out of architecture because in 2008, 2009, all the architecture jobs went kind of kaput into private like biddings and stuff like that. So that wasn't really a viable like career for me anymore, but it is something that I do have. I've built a lot of things over my lifetime, and I've always been interested in building my own home, but I've also been interested in building homes for other people. What up, JPEG?
What up?
So we've just been doing a lot of research on different types of sustainable housing, and we've come across some really cool architecture techniques and systems. It's one of the places we're visiting. We're going to actually go and see. It's in New Mexico, and they're called Earth Ships. This architect named Michael Reynolds has been around like since the 70s. I learned about him in school when I was a kid. Has been working on sustainable housing since like the 70s. It's kind of nuts. And his system is pretty good. I'm also incorporating some of that stuff into some of my own designs that I'm doing right now. And it's working out pretty well. So that's one of the things we're going to do on the road trip is actually go see those houses and see how they physically work and all that good stuff.
It's kind of like something Tails would want to make.
Yeah.
Bring it back to Sonic.
Yeah,
I can
honestly.
see Tails making like a sustainable house where you don't have to heat it or cool it, and there's solar panels on it, and there's like vegetation in there that you can eat, and it's a gray water system, and like everything is completely self-sustaining. It's not drawing any horrible resources,
taking resources, not polluting the earth or anything like that. And it's been something we've been really working on while rendering and doing these other things. Yeah. So the goal is literally to not only make studio, but also homes that we can teach people how to make, and then they can make their own homes too. And they can take that design wherever they want to go. This is like a free resource we're trying to set up. So basically, you get taught how to build a house. We have things set up to where we can give you materials for little to free, and then you can build it wherever you are. People have family in different areas of the earth and all that kind of stuff, and it's important that we look to give people a resource that they can kind of combat the housing crisis and things that we're kind of going through now. So they are big plans, and it will take some time, but we've been diligently working at it. So it's not like just like a pipe dream, so to speak. We've actually gotten some things done to where it's like, oh yeah, this is doable. So that's kind of where we're at with that. So we can talk a little bit more about the bigger news that Jim's probably been very antsy to talk about for a while. We can't tell you everything about it because we are still in some pre-production preliminary phase. But what we can tell you is that we are working on a show and we're working on a movie. So big news for the movie is it's a movie that Jim is writing. It's a feature film. It's animated. And we just had our first writer's draft table read for the first act. Was it last week?
Yeah, I'm still on cloud 9 from it. I was just telling the folks who came, like I've just been texting them and talking to them, being like, it's just made my life so great. Thank you so much for being part of that.
We have another one coming up next week for Act 2.
Yeah.
And then we'll have one shortly after that for Act 3. And then he'll be in his last revision. And then we're going to be in pre-production with a shot list and a shooting script. For those of you that don't know what that is, shot list is literally just a list of the shots that are in the film. And we are going to take that shot list, and then it'll become a storyboard. It'll go towards the script, and we'll know where the shots coincide with the script, and then it'll just be like all that pre-production stuff that happens when one makes a movie. It's a full hour-and-a-half feature. So
it's gonna be great.
It's a long one, and it's one of those projects that will take some time, but we are moving through it. The show we've actually been in development for a little while, and one of our awesome 3D modelers. Kim has been doing a bunch of 2D mock-ups for us. We're actually taking...
She's been doing fantastic.
Just absolutely killing
Knocking it out of the park.
So we're moving along with both things at the same time while setting up these escapades for buying land and building a studio and all that kind of stuff. And an hour and a half movie of a jar of mayonnaise.
It's great. Rocco's Modern Life reference. Demetrius, thank you.
So there's a lot of stuff kind of going on, and there's been a lot of stuff going on. So we've been away from the streams because there's just been so much going on. I know that it would seem like once a week for an hour doesn't seem like a lot of time, but we had been doing once a week for an hour pretty much since 2020.
Yeah.
So it's like
it had been a minute, but we just needed some time to like focus on these other things. And,
yeah.
But you know, we think about the community, and we were so excited to come back on today to like just tell you what we've been up to. You know. So
that's some of what we've been up to in terms of all the projects that we got going on, and you know, it's always strange to be in the thick of work because we're always like, man, there's so much to do, we're not getting anything done, when is this gonna get done? And then you come and you do one of these things and you go, oh yeah, we've actually been doing a lot.
That's usually me.
Yes,
I'm usually saying those things and then I just kind of carry that with me for a while, and then eventually it'll spill out of me, and I'll talk to Melvin about it, and Melvin will remind me in his very patient way, very patient with me, about all the things that we're kind of working on. I tend to kind of get into the weeds, and then I need to take a step back and see the bigger picture, you know, so that's always helpful.
So it's been good. I think we've all grown a lot from it. And we've all been able to find a lot of new challenges, but also like a lot of good stuff is happening. And there's a lot of problems definitely happening in the world, and we're finding solutions for them.
The big problems don't really feel, I mean, I guess with like all the things that we're working on, like it all seems very doable to me, where at once it would seem impossible.
Sure.
You know, so...
And that's just like time going by.
Yeah.
You start smaller and then you kind of build getting bigger, and it definitely, you put the time in it, it works. So,
yeah.
That being said,
a series of stupid events says this is the darkest timeline.
We can talk a little bit about the future of the channel, and then we can show you guys a little bit of what we're talking about and working on and whatnot. So right now, Collab episode 5 has been the focus in terms of what we're working on. That will be done at some point, and then we will have Cowboy Sonic to finish up. We are going to take a break from animating for the channel. In that break, there will be Collab episode 5 will release, and then the compilation of Sonic Collab Chaos will release in that time. What that's going to do is give us a little bit of time to take a break, and then once those things come out, we'll be working on Cowboy Sonic again. That's going to be the main focus. So we'll finish that one out. We just have to kind of gather the assets that we had done before, because we're starting from the ground up again, because we were animating it in C4D and now everything's in Blender. So there's a lot of pre-production has to go into animating again. Luckily, that episode is long, but it's not that long, so it shouldn't take us too long to actually get through production. And we'll keep you guys posted on that, of course. And then I'm Utensil, by the way. Oh, okay. What up, Utensil?
Hey, what's up?
So we'll be able to kind of get through that, and we'll keep you guys posted as we're moving through that. After that point, once we get there, we'll tell you guys like the next steps of production for the channel and all that good stuff. But we'd like to do streams every once in a while we're kind of working on all these things. Not just to keep you guys updated with the channel, but we're working on something that I can kind of show you. This is what you would call a floor plan. This is not a blueprint yet or anywhere near it, but I don't know if you could see it.
You want me to adjust the lighting and stuff?
Yeah. We might have to adjust the camera too, the focus.
We know when it's getting better.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So basically, this is like a floor plan for the design of a house. We're going to use this as a way to start building the studio and all that kind of stuff. I have other sketch designs in here. Let me see if I can find like the original version of it.
It's hard to see. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. So these are like sketch notes. It might be hard to see, but I'm using paper. Let's see. This is a top-down view of a house design. One in the back, one in the front, where there's like a studio design. You can see all my notes and whatnot on here. But I actually have, crazy enough, I don't know if you guys know what Dragon Quest Builders is, or Dragon Quest Builders 2, but I've been able to design houses in there and get like a preliminary 3D mock-up. So I'll take pictures of that and we'll show you guys in like another stream or something like that. But it's been pretty nuts what you can do now from my days of using AutoCAD in 2004 until 2010. Everything's changed and you just can do a lot more now. So basically the house designs have solar panel functionality where they can be completely off-grid with electricity. They have a gray water system that cycles the water back into a water system, and that allows you to be completely off the grid with water, and then and sewage and all that good stuff. The earthship designs that we were talking about earlier, they have designs where you can grow your own food in the house and stuff like that. The houses will have that capability, but you'll be able to grow food outside as well. And then there's water catches underneath the house that allow you to just store the water and all that stuff. So there's a lot of technical stuff. I'm not going to go into too much because I don't want to lose anybody on it. But basically, the houses will be able to have their own power and water and all that kind of stuff and amenities just like a normal house does, except you won't have to pay bills. So that's another thing that...
What a crazy concept.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
And you're working on it. You're working on on it for what am I trying to say? Essentially, you're trying to keep the cost down too, so that everybody can take this.
So right now, the designs that are like the earthships are a lot more affordable, like insanely more affordable than a normal house. It's like an eighth of the cost. It's kind of crazy. And it's like the cost is you building the house, and it's a philosophy and a design that, like, even if you've never built a house, if you have people, you can build it. So but it's still not $0, and it's still not, like, for people who can't afford it, it's not affordable. So what I've been able to do with some of these designs that I'm making is get the cost down even further. So we're looking at like 1,200 square feet homes. They can be 2 or 3 bedrooms, and I've got them in between about $25,000 and $30,000. Which, if you go look at what that costs, is very, very, very
I feel like we're gonna have to make like a movie or a documentary
about
about this process so we can get the word out.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be tangible, but
Tails, I want a house. Don't worry, Sonic, I'll build one for you.
I want a house.
Come on, I want a house. I hate your couch.
Boy. Jonathan Hernandez just graduated high school. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Class of 2026. Nice job.
Woohoo!
So I'm a big supporter of education. I wouldn't be able to do any of the stuff I'm doing here without it. So
Demetrius says, what's the channel for life lessons in housing called? Sasso Essentials. And Drifty Game says, Sasso Essentials is definitely a channel I'd subscribe to.
Amazing. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with some of that stuff. I'll be making physical 3D models of the houses soon.
That's pretty cool.
We just got a bunch of like stuff for it. I'm excited to do that. Haven't had to do one of those in a long time, so I'm really excited. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with stuff at the moment. Just like some pretty cool and exciting endeavors and some exciting updates. And that's, I'd say, pretty much everything that's been going on. That's on top of us just living normal life too.
Yeah.
Like doing normal things like seeing family and friends. They're gonna be Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? Yes. Yes, you better believe we can.
I like the evolved phrasing.
Just looks directly into him.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you think of anything else? You want to talk about? I've been talking a lot. This was one of those streams we talked about. Jim was like, "You're probably just gonna be talking a lot, like updating everybody."
Dude, those are like my favorite streams.
Oh boy,
you just fill everyone in on what's going on. Even I learn things sometimes.
Like, we're doing that.
Oh, cool! I didn't know that. Let's see. So I know there was some talk. I think Demetrius was updating us on some news stuff. In particular, I believe he was mentioning how Sony is ending physical media.
Oh, yes.
I know that, what was it, 550 movies that have been removed, and some people who paid for the movies can't
access to them.
Mm-hmm. And it just like, and I think also Demetrius was mentioning about how much of a fan he is of Nintendo. Takeaway, I'm sticking with Nintendo for the foreseeable future. I mean, yeah, honestly, like it just, I love the Switch too. I love the Switch. Nintendo's just a great company. There was something else that happened. Oh, I think Demetrius was also asking about why Sega is using artificial intelligence. Demetrius, I don't know if that was you asking, but I'm just saying, if it wasn't you, somebody in the chat was just bringing that up.
They've been investing into AI since the big announcement of AI going like mainstream.
Yeah.
They're actually sponsors for OpenAI and other things that they've been heavily supportive of it and want to use it. And I don't think anyone's really surprised by it.
Unfortunately not.
You know, whether you agree with it or not, I personally don't.
I don't agree either.
Yeah, we don't use AI at the studio at all.
Nope.
And it's not going to be something that we're going to use at all. We want to continue to pay people for skill sets and whatnot. So, but this is seems to be on track for them. And you know, the why is it's like a hot commodity right now, and also it replaces workers, and that for the bottom line of a company is probably in most cases going to be very attractive.
Right.
We're seeing, just to kind of give you guys I guess not boring but more of a technical look, because this is also something that I'm very involved with economics. This last month's jobs report, the 31% of job losses were attributed to artificial intelligence.
Remember when they said that no one would be losing their jobs over this?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It was 5%, 8%, 10%. The months prior to that, I guess the total now over the year has been 23 or 21%, something like that. But it's continuing to go higher. Who knows really whether it's going to stick or not, but the bottom line, as in the here and now, it is replacing jobs. And for many large-scale companies and studios, that is attractive. If you're asking investors and executive producers about their bottom line and they want to reduce that, they're going to always say the workforce is what's we need to reduce. And I don't agree with it by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's pretty evil.
I think it's evil as well.
So, I mean,
I concur.
We're all like on the same page here as far as that stuff goes. But it's a very concerning and scary thing that we're kind of moving into, because things are just becoming very hard to tell whether someone is using it or not. And there's not really a ton of regulation around people saying you have to tell them whether it is or not. They're like, even YouTube is loosely doing it, but it's not really like sticking.
I've been seeing this trend where like people make it a point to let, like, if someone makes something, like they make it a point to say, hey, there's no AI in this, but that's not like you're saying, like it's not a strictly enforced thing. I think people are just doing it because they feel strongly about letting folks know that there wasn't any AI in the thing they were making.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not a tough thing for me to decipher whether or not I want to use it. I don't. Like, it's not something I'm interested. I'm so against it. I'm hyper aware of what's happening because I used to work in gaming journalism, so I'm very aware of where stuff is going because I had seen it, heard about it from NVIDIA and other companies that we worked with. But it's gotten to the point now where I'm hyper aware. Like, your phones are just, everybody's like inundated with it now. Like, you can't go on a browser without it being pushed or automatically turned on.
You have to actively like make decisions and look for solutions to not use this thing.
Yeah.
Like my younger brother, we were talking, and he didn't know that you can do like the dash AI at the end of your Google search for it not to like use it, because he's not a big fan of it. He doesn't like it either. But just like little things like that where you're like,
and that's gonna go away at some point.
You're right. Yeah, totally.
It's like the development of the internet was the same. There was certain things that you could find very easily, and now you can't. It's just like one of those things where, since we're not really in control of it, it's not gonna be up to us.
I would love to see a documentary about like 2001 internet websites and cultures and stuff, because I know there's like, for instance, a lot of the Sonic Paradox crew started over on Newgrounds, and they've been making the Sonic Shorts collections like forever. Like, I used to watch their stuff on Newgrounds, and now they're here on YouTube.
Yeah,
and it's like that journey is like so fascinating to me.
Yeah, like
they were because like the internet now is just like a couple of websites.
Yeah,
but like back in the day, there was like smaller communities and stuff. So it's just I don't know. I just find that stuff so interesting.
It is interesting, and what's also jarring about it is that in our lifetime it's happened, and it's not like it happened at the end of the lifetime. It happened somewhere in the middle. So it's been a really short period of time.
And it wasn't that long ago.
No. We're talking about 15 years ago. That's not that long.
I mean, it probably seems like a long time to some folks, but relatively speaking, like, it's not a long time ago, at least. I don't know.
It's pretty long. Serious Stupid Events said, Casper, Evil Jim and Evil Melvin both kind of growing goatees. I got like a full beard going on over here.
Dude, looking good.
I shaved this down the other day. It was so itchy, so I had to cut it down.
I saw the Star Trek episode where they had the goatees.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is where, because like I knew it from South Park.
Yeah.
It's like seeing Charlie Day in Pacific Rim and thinking like, oh, he's just like being Luigi. But that's not,
It's way before Luigi.
Yeah. It's just funny stuff.
Liger said, I also heard there's going to be a new data center in Texas that's going to waste as much energy as Seattle. One data center, one entire city.
It's crazy.
It's already up.
Yeah.
And they're building more. And a lot of states and...
It's just so evil.
It is. There's a lot of states that are pushing back against it, and there's...
Good.
Whether it's going to succeed or not, I mean, it's... To me, part of the solution is being able to get people to buy land and have homes, because then you own it. eminent domain is a little harder to claim, and those are terms that we can go over at another day. But basically,
on Sasso Essentials.
Yeah, sure. Sasso Essentials. But unless people have physical assets like land and stuff, it's going to get bought up by bigger companies, and they already have been doing it, will continue to do it. So the only way we can kind of like combat against that is if we help people buy assets like land and be able to build their own homes, because people are overworked, overtired, underpaid. Jobs are getting depleted by artificial intelligence. We're really entering a time where the biggest thing we can do is, humans on the planet, is not only help the planet, animals, other things, but help other humans.
And this is all like connected too. It's all connected. It's all connected to like the media that's being like shown to us, and the stuff that we're making, and just like everything at this point is so circular that like by talking about this stuff, we're also talking about like the types of movies that we want to make, and the types of media that's kind of like out on the internet and in the world and stuff. So like this is just like good guy stuff that we're relaying to you.
That's a really good segue into Liger's comment, and I think we can talk more about it. That's exactly why I feel so freaking conflicted about going for my dream job that uses AI now, that also from a creative artistic point of view. So, we've talked a lot about, we've been around for a minute doing what we're doing.
Me and you?
Yeah.
You longer though.
Yeah, but you've been doing it for what, since you were like 15?
I mean, I've been making movies for
So like, we've been doing it for
we're doing it for making movies
significantly
for a while.
over half our lifetimes, and it's been something that we've seen change drastically over time, from different point of views and perspectives. And one of the things that we've been talking a lot about with the studio is, how do we continue to make movies without having to do artificial intelligence and all that stuff? And the solution was, well, I guess we're going to have to like be a studio and fund the movies and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And it's got to be something that it doesn't like matter whether or not the movie is monetarily successful, so that we can just tell the stories we want to tell, and it's not affected by another investor, another studio, or whatever. And that's something that's the big news we were talking about with this show and the movies. Like, we're producing the whole thing, and we're not connected to anyone else's money. We're not connected to the government's money. We're not connected to an investor set of money. It's like we're funding it, actually us. And so that gives us a lot of freedom, and that gives us a lot of ways to be able to move through the situation that's kind of developing for questions like, well, how do we make a dream job happen that's now using and telling you have to use this thing in order to be successful in it? And part of that is like kind of changing the way that we viewed capitalism and making revenue as a studio. So that's our blueprint that we're kind of creating. Our goal is to be able to give that to other people and say, here's something you can do, and then to kind of be able to fund other people's projects and other people's dreams as well. So, if a studio is providing you a budget, that budget is connected to a group of investors and a group of people who are going to change your dream, guaranteed by the end of it. Our thought process is, well, if you come to us with a project and it's something we're interested in, we can try and help you make it, but it's not really ours, it's yours. So we're just trying to give you the monetary means to make it. And if you come to us with a proper budget and whatnot, it doesn't matter if it makes money or not. Does it make you happy is really where we're kind of at.
Oh yeah.
A lot of that stuff is like starting with the basic stuff that people need, which is like food and shelter. So
like, you can't eat a movie.
No.
A movie won't. You can't live in a movie. I mean, I guess you could, except maybe in a metaphorical sense. No, you can't, like, a movie can't provide you shelter, I guess.
Health insurance.
Yeah.
So, there are some real things we're trying to take care of through the studio, and then that is the goal, is to see that kind of build over time, whether that's in our lifetime or not. Like, that's just kind of the lifelong goal, is to see it continue to build, so that people that don't want to use artificial intelligence don't have to. And that's not a quick fix solution right now, right? It's going to take time, but the goal is to get to that point to where people can kind of still go, well, I just want to make the thing I want to make. So is this still coffee day?
I was gonna ask. No,
it's something else.
You want to just start it from
I'm gonna start it from the beginning.
Maybe hit like the loop.
Oh yeah, was that here?
Is that guy? Yeah.
All right. Speaking of coffee date, Evelyn is in the midst of finishing an album.
Woohoo!
And then she will be on hiatus for a while, because she totally deserves it. She's been making like 2 or 3 albums a year since 2020.
Working hard, yeah.
And then she makes singles in between that time. It's kind of crazy how much music
goodness.
she's made. So she's gonna take a break and whatnot. But
so what do you? So Liger's going. She's conflicted about going in for her dream job, for their dream job, because it uses AI, and so they've just been kind of struggling with that. Like,
I think, and this is something that's tough, and I know it's tough for people. One of our executive producers, Anthony, you guys don't know, he's actually pretty big within the industry. He and I have known each other a long time. He's helping with Zubies, which is the show we're working on. And he, was having a conversation with me not that long ago about, like, we have to look at it just because it's in the industry. You don't necessarily have to use it, but you got to know what's going on in order to be able to combat it. And I was like, yeah,
that's a good point.
I would say, Liger, even if you don't end up taking the job, you should go and interview, and you should go and see how they're doing stuff, because the first-hand experience that you'll get is invaluable. It will allow you to make decisions for yourself. Part of the reason that I've made decisions personally about not wanting to use artificial intelligence is because I was on the ground floor with a lot of this stuff in gaming journalism, and I saw what was going to come, and I didn't want to participate in it.
Right.
And that isn't like, oh, I watched a video on this thing. Like, no, I talked to producers and investors, and this is what they said, and I don't agree with it. So it's that firsthand experience that you get in life will give you a better direction on what it is you want to do. Jim has a lot of experience with that stuff as well.
When you have the firsthand experience, it gives you like a definitive stance, because you yourself have experienced it directly. So things kind of become easier for you to like perceive and to digest, Go ahead.
No, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, a series of stupid events says, I thought real life Jax was played by Jimmy, but I was disappointed when I realized it wasn't.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I'm sure it's Mortal Kombat and not Digital Circus or whatever. Yeah, dude, I would love to. I was watching Mortal Kombat 2 with McKinnon.
Oh yeah,
and it was like pretty entertaining. I don't know. I mean, like, I think I was watching someone else talk about this, but like, essentially, like, it uses like the video gamey concepts in the film to its advantage. We've been watching some films too.
A ton of movies.
Yeah.
Matt comes over like 1 to 2 times a week, and we just watch movies.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
If we're not watching movies, we're watching Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Which I haven't seen, which has been really
you've been
funny.
watching it.
Yeah. It's been really cool.
But yeah, I mean, I think that we are in a time where new things are going to come up very quickly. It's going to feel overwhelming, because it is. And we just kind of have to continue to be a community and kind of get through it. You know what I mean? Like, there are going to be times where you're having questions about things. You should talk to friends and loved ones, and you know, about what you're thinking about, and
don't bottle it up.
Yeah. Because that's the only way we're going to come up with solutions. It's the way that we got to where we are now, is like listening to people, listening to you guys in the chats and the streams, the news, things, and going, all right, we need to come up with a solution. And it's not the end of the road, right? The solution that we're coming up with, the goal is to have it so that people can develop it over many years and make even better versions of it. Like, we just want to start it and be able to help. So Dimitri said, ever since I've been more active in doing other things, I've been feeling more motivated to get outside my bubble and learn. It's scary, but I want to try. If you try, you will succeed. If you get out there and do it, because you'll learn. And every day is a learning experience. The more you learn, the better at stuff you're going to get.
Sometimes getting out of your bubble, talking to people, that can be a little scary, but just go out and say hello, you know?
Chester Tail said, I missed you guys so much.
That's so kind of you.
We definitely will be back for another stream. And what we'll do is we'll post when we're going to stream, like a week or two prior.
Yeah.
And that way you guys have ample notice, and then we'll get on and we'll do a stream. We're almost reaching that hour mark.
Maybe we can say, like, maybe we can ask if there's anything that they want to, like, talk about, like topics or whatever.
Oh, that's good.
You know, like, we'll do a post in advance and we'll be like, hey, we're going to be streaming in a week. What are some things you guys want to talk about or, like, discuss?
An engaging community post?
Let's not do that. YouTube will bury that because it's going to help the community.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. We can make the post and then ask what you guys want to talk about in terms of topics, and we'll give you guys more updates on what we're doing and whatnot. Like I said, I just remember I'll be gone for 2 months, so I don't know if I'll be able to see the next streams. You'll catch them at some point.
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to be like every week like we were doing before.
Yeah.
And like I said, we'll do it so that you guys have ample time. And even if some people miss one, we'll be able to do, because we're going to be gone from September to October.
Oh, yeah.
So the next time we do it will probably be in the amount of time you'll be back. So
yeah, exactly. What up, Nick Rowdy?
Yo. So yeah, that's kind of like where we're at in terms of updates and our thoughts and what we're working on and doing. I'm really excited for what we're working on. I know Jim is too. I'm speaking for him now.
Well said, man. I am. I'm super excited. I was printing out the scripts for the next table read, and it was very, very exciting. I had to, like, really staple in the act 2. I was like, ugh.
Yeah. It's a little thicker.
Yeah.
Thickums.
Yeah, it was fun though.
But yeah, we'll let you guys know when we're coming back on the next stream. It'll be a post.
Yeah.
And like Jim said, we'll ask you guys what you want to talk about, and I think it'll be good.
More thing.
Yeah.
I got that drawing, the 2D drawing tablet. Because I wanted to learn more about 2D animation.
You should talk about that stuff, because you got that and some other things.
We'll talk about it real quick. And let me tell you guys, I've got so much respect. I got so much more respect for the 2D animators out there. I already had a lot of respect for them. But just sitting there and, like, onion skinning my in-betweens, and just, like, I am not talented illustrator at all. And, like, I would watch the animation play through, and I would be like, I can't believe that people can do this so well. I'm just so used to having my 3D model and just kind of setting the 3D model with my rig and everything else. But, like, oh no, you got to draw that. Yep. And it has to be it's got to be on model. Your perspective has to be right. Yep. And, you know, I had to turn off some settings because, like, there was, like, a tilting mechanism attached, so, like, my lines weren't smooth like how they were before, and, like, I was kind of going into like the different things, the lines that I drew, and like moving those and rotating those around. So I created like this little, I was gonna say plastic skeleton ring, but like it's, what I'm trying to say is that it's like a ton of work. And I like couldn't believe that folks just like do this and that they do it well.
Yeah.
And I just had, because I hadn't really done a lot of 2D animation, and it's just something I do as a hobby. It's something I do for fun. And it's just it was such a different type of experience. I've been doing a little bit of that. I've also been approaching music as a hobby. I wrote like a song, and I recorded the guitar, I came up with my lyrics, and then I was in a digital audio workstation, and I was trying to put together the song. And again, like, because I don't usually do a lot of, like, I do kind of minimum audio production with the animations, but this one, it's all audio. So just engaging a different part of my brain, and I feel like I'm learning more about like audio landscapes and sound, and those two things, like the 2D animation and the music, have been such like a good growth point for me to learn more about stuff I didn't know as much about before. And even having conversations with you about like construction, like building houses and stuff, it's like I'm learning so much stuff.
Yeah, we're definitely
really
in a
cool.
huge learning period right now, and it's been good. But we're also like, it's a weird learning and doing period, so it's been good.
Yeah.
That music stuff will help you when we go into post-production with Collab episode 5, because I'll be able to teach you some more sound stuff. Please
do. Like, it's like I know just enough to know that there's so much more to learn.
It's gonna be fun.
But I'm not like deterred by it. I'm always like, oh my goodness, that means there's still more stuff I can do. This is so cool.
Lego Girl said, hi, been watching your Sonic content for years now. Hope you're doing well. First video I ever saw you guys was Sonic Christmas Miracle. I still quote some of those old videos. That's awesome.
It's Tails. I think you forgot to poke air holes. By the power of Christmas.
It's a pretty great episode.
Yeah, that one's funny.
PokeTuber says, hello, Sasso.
Hello.
All right, well, I think that's a good, like, stopping point.
We're out of songs, not a joke, Smell.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't know we had either. But yeah, we'll hit you guys up with a community post like we did for this stream. It seems like it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about what you guys want to talk about in that post, and we'll figure out the next streaming day. So
love it.
You want to sign off?
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Please enjoy. Have a safe weekend, and if it's warm out, please enjoy the heat, but also drink lots of water and stay safe. And until next time, everyone, take care.
Bye.